I'm convinced that Doug Ford said that because he loves Quebec and because he wants to prioritize Quebec's interest above all. I'm sure that's the reason why he said that. So I'm very touched. Of course, some people could talk about history and say that a few months ago he was trying to steal doctors from Quebec to profit from Legault's negotiations with doctors. Some people could have in mind that he threw in the U.S. Advertisement without commercials, without consulting Quebec, and it had an impact on us. Some people could think of the Love-In in 1995, but that would be talking about history, and I don't want to get too radical here. But I'm sure that if he says that he does that because he loves us, it must be true. Well, I let Mark and Doug spend time together and determine who... I mean, they seem to have a lot of time for that topic, so I let them prepare their... think about who's going to be the leader, but they seem to be quite into it. Well, obviously, but it's pretty funny at the same time. I mean, it's just like, why would you intervene in Quebec and tell people how to vote? And where is that going to lead? And really, are people really in Quebec thinking it's going to be a catastrophe and a disaster and we need to fear the Parti Québécois? It's because we've been over this so many times in our recent history, and I said the word history again, I'm sorry, but we've seen that over and over again, and people are kind of, it's kind of funny to a certain extent.